Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, that means that businesses in this normally bustling district here in Nogales, Arizona, along Morley, have been drastically affected. In fact, it feels like a ghost town. The only thing you can hear is sound from the other side of the border, in many cases the construction on that side. And this area, which normally has dozens of people, if not hundreds shopping, is very, very dead.
5 years later, here they are driving to Nogales to go interview people. As well as some of the stores that were in there.
The COVID-19 pandemic has left an indelible mark on small businesses worldwide, and Nogales, Arizona is no exception. Morley Avenue, once a thriving area with cross-border shoppers, faced significant hardships as businesses struggle to survive. This video explores how businesses like Pink Boutique adapted to challenges, weathered financial hardships, and are slowly recovering from the impact of the pandemic. When the pandemic first hit, businesses in Nogales were hit hard. According to the Santa Cruz County COVID-19 Impact Report, 80% of businesses in Nogales reported severe financial difficulties in 2020. The retail, restaurant, and service sectors were among the hardest hit, with many small businesses losing 50% or more of their revenue, particularly those relying on cross-border customs. A quote we had from an owner of one of the stores was, "We still had to pay rent even though we were closed. We received a PPP loan, but it was very difficult to make ends meet during these months." U.S.-Mexico trade through Nogales, an essential part of the local economy, dropped by 10% during the pandemic, leading to a $300 million loss in local revenue, according to University of Arizona's AZ-MEX program. For many, staying closed wasn't a choice. Even as businesses struggled to survive, they still had to manage ongoing costs like rent and utilities. Pink Boutique, for example, faced a shocking $1,000 water bill after being told that no charges would apply during the pandemic. The owner had to use 3 credit cards to cover the cost.
So I came to what used to be a clothing store. It is now kind of like a theater. They're preparing for an event right now. Youth Center, and they have a museum right over here. I believe that used to be a flower store. Right next to that we have a closed store. There's a lot of movement. They're preparing for an event. I tried to interview some of the employees, but unfortunately they weren't able to answer my questions at this time. This one right here used to be a tech store, and right next door, that's the entrance. It used to be a florist store. I guess right now it's a whole building. It is a clinic, as you can see. But yeah, I guess the old store's closed. I haven't been here in a while, so I didn't know there was so many changes here on the avenue. We also have this right here in the middle. This was not there back before COVID and during COVID. This is new to me. Haven't been here in a while once again, so I really don't know when all these opened.
Now here we have an interview of the store worker / owner, just asking questions about their experience. And here's the interview.
Por ejemplo, en cuestiones de envíos del material o cosas así, ¿batalló bastantito o fue sencillo? Sí.
Pues no, aquí relacionado al restaurante no.
Ah, ok.
No, aquí siempre había, nunca hubo escasez.
Fue más relacionado a la clientela.
Sí, de la clientela.
Ah, ok. ¿Sí recuerda cuándo fue que ya reabrieron la entrada de los mexicanos otra vez para acá, los portadores de visa?
Obvio que hace como un año.
Hace como un año.
Un año y medio más o menos.
¿Y eso cómo le afectó a usted aquí en el negocio? ¿Buena o malo?
Pues por lo regular sí se vio un poquito más de gente, ¿no? Pero sí, hasta ahorita pues estamos sube y baja, sube y baja.
En cuestiones de la clientela, ¿no? ¿Qué ha visto usted en los hábitos de los clientes? ¿Usted de cuando recién abrió a ahorita. Y no sé cómo ponerlo en palabras.
O sea, si se cuida más, si tiene más.
Sí, digámoslo de esa manera, de que póngale que al principio tenían un poquito más de cuidado y quizá por eso no salían y por eso casi no tenía tanta clientela.
Pues sí, la gente tenía más cuidado más. Ahorita pues ya está dejando lo que es el COVID atrás, ¿no? Pero sí todavía hay gente que sí.
¿Está bien si sale usted en el video? Muchas gracias por dejarme entrevistarlo.
The road to reopening was anything but smooth. Many businesses faced steep declines in foot traffic and border customers who couldn't cross due to visa issues or border closures. The Arizona Small Business Association found that only 20% of businesses fully regained their pre-pandemic sales within the first year after reopening. The Nogales Economic Recovery Report showed that 1 in 4 businesses in Nogales permanently closed during the pandemic. The reopening of the border in 2023 provided some relief, but recovery has been slow, with businesses still facing supply chain disruptions and low sales. The pandemic not only affected business owners, but also their employees. Before the pandemic, Pink Boutique had 5 stores in Nogales. Today, only 2 remain open. The owners shared that 3 stores were closed due to the financial strain of the pandemic. Many small businesses faced severe workforce shortages and financial difficulties during the pandemic, especially those in retail and service industries. This was compounded by difficulties accessing federal relief programs, which left many businesses without the support they need to stay open. Despite the challenges, businesses like Pink Boutique are beginning to recover. While things aren't yet back to pre-pandemic levels, the owner remains hopeful. The community's support has been vital in helping the businesses stay afloat. Recovery is ongoing. According to the MAP AZ dashboard, Arizona's retail sector saw a significant decline in sales, especially for businesses dependent on tourism and cross-border trade. The pandemic tested the resilience of small businesses in Nogales, Arizona, particularly those reliant on cross-border traffic. Pink Boutique and other local shops have faced immense challenges, but with community support, they are finding ways to recover. The road to full recovery is long, but businesses in Nogales are proving their resilience. Thanks for watching.